Hello, here's some instructions to make an origami dinosaur, a Velociraptor. We'll start with a square, and I'm going to fold it in half diagonally. So we line the corners up and crease. Now we're going to fold the one corner over to touch the other, line them up, and crease. Unfold. Now I'm going to fold the lower right edge into the middle, and then fold that edge again into the middle. So what I'm doing is dividing that space into, this is now a quarter, and unfold. So that's slight askew. Fold the corner over. I'll now sort of remake as making a preliminary base or a bird base, but slightly skewed. And open up and flatten. Turn over, and then using the other triangle do the same process. So what we've done is taken the preliminary base idea and just skewed it slightly. So I'm folding that edge over, so the edge is folding down to the middle crease. Crease. Open up, fold perpendicular, separate the layers, and flatten. Now to take these diagonal edges, I'm going to fold them into the middle crease. On both sides. And then fold the top back, top corner in those creases, and then fold the flap up and out, and the edges in. So these edges will fold and meet up in what's sometimes called a petal fold. Turn over. Now again we're going to fold these lower diagonal edges into the middle on both sides. Then I'm going to fold up again and fold the edges in. And then crease. And pull the point back in. Now the same on the other side. So we've put the crease in, but we're reversing one of them. So on the lower edge it'll be going in the right direction, and then push it together here. So now we've produced a slightly skewed bird base. Now I'm going to fold this corner over. What I want to do is fold the edges in underneath. This will narrow what will become the arms of our dinosaur. So I'm folding the edge in and then squashing flat by pushing that side in. Unfold. Fold the edge up. And squash it flat. Do this both together. So what I've now done is just narrowed the arms slightly. Well, become the arms. Turn over. Now we'll fold these points back. I'm going to use these to construct some back legs for our creature. So I'm going to fold it up, so the edge is now touching the crease, and then back down again. So the end of the point will become the rear legs, and repeat that on the upper section. So I'm folding up to the crease, the other way, sorry, then back again. So this mirrors the lower section. Now fold the whole thing in half. So I'm just lining up the legs now, so I can see that they do match. Gives a sense of symmetry. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to put some creases in now, in this forward point, which I will remake later on. So I'm creasing that. I'm putting some more creases in, which we could do this way, or I'm just lining up to the crease. So I've got two creases diagonally bisecting the corners of the triangle. So now fold the whole point behind. I'm going to fold this section in, so I'm remaking the creases you made earlier and bringing it together as a flattened point. And again, that's narrowed the corners. And now I'm going to work on narrowing the legs. So what I'm doing, folding in that edge and then folding the edge of the legs behind. So that just narrows these rather larger pieces. Only because this dinosaur has thinner legs. Again, folding the edge over on the upper and then folding the whole edge behind. Now I'm going to refold this section back and turn over. And I'm going to fold in an edge to make the tail a bit narrower, because again this dinosaur has much slenderer features than other creatures. So I'm folding the two edges together. Then I fold it back, and the shape's coming together already now. So let's take the rear legs, I'm going to open them, reverse the points inside, so turning inside out, and then folding it back down again. That just gives it a little bit of shape. And just give it a little foot. So I'm reversing the paper behind and then back again, making a little bird's foot. Now for the front, what I'm going to do is just narrow these again a bit further. So I'm squashing the point, folding it down, and bringing the points together and folding the edges in. So it's sort of squash petal fold. I'll just squeeze it together, and I'm just going to pinch it and then slide it down so it's coming out more perpendicular to the rest of the body. So now do the same thing. Now, so again, the rear legs, open up, reverse them, fold them backwards and forwards, and then take the tip and fold it back and out again. Now for the forelegs again, reversing that and squeezing them together. So it's folding them in half, and just narrowing those points. Just slide them down slightly. I'm just going to fold the tail in, change the angle slightly. So I'm folding that back and out again. And I can just add another curve. So again, it's going in and out again, and that just twists it up slightly and gives it a more rounded feel. Then look at the head. So I'm going to do again, turn it inside out. So I'll push the whole head forward and turn the point inside out, giving a reasonable sized neck. Open up the point, squash it inside, and then I'm just going to push it together. So I'm pushing both layers together and just squashing the head shape. Take the point, fold it inside and back out again. And I'm just going to fold up the edges here to give him some sort of definition. And the same on the other side. So I'm just folding that up, and that changes the shape of the head and gives him a little bit of an eye. Just give it a bit more shape just by pushing the edge in, sink that inside. And now we'll just change the angle of the neck. So folding it backwards and forwards again. Change the angle of the head, push his mouth inside, and we're pretty much done.